Well, hello there, Ram fam. Welcome back to BlackRamGXGaming. We're here, we're live, we're in Grounded yet again. Today we are going to travel into the picnic area. Seems like a perfect day for it. With all the snow on the ground outside. We need to figure out how to... William Dodge, thank you for the like and share. Michael Payne also, thank you for the like. What's up, my man? How are you doing? We need to figure out how to get up on top of the picnic table. Whether that means we have to build our way up, or if there is some kind of natural incline to get us up there. I do not know, but we will figure it out. William Harris, hello, sir. How are you? So that is today's task. William, thank you for the like as well. We also have to get back into the Haze Lab and go underwater. There was that area we needed the bone dagger to open up. We didn't have it at the time. Didn't expect there to be underwater areas in the Haze Lab, but there was. So those are the two things on the agenda. We'll try to do the Haze Lab first, knock that out because it's one little thing. We got to check it out, and then focus the rest of the day on the picnic area and surviving the bees, because the bees appear to be aggressive, as well as there's spiders and all kinds of other horrors over there, as we figure out how to get on top of the table. So that is where we're going. But before we start, as a reminder for you guys, if you have not dropped a like and follow for us on Facebook, on Twitch, subscribe over on YouTube, please do so. Also drop that like on YouTube. It goes a long way, helps out a lot. Check us out on TikTok as well. We're doing super good at there. Over 60% of the way, almost 60% of the way, very close, I should say, to being able to stream over there. So doing super good. That keeps blowing up every day. And check us out over on Twitter and Instagram as well. BlackRamGXGaming everywhere. So let's get to it. Michael Payne, let's hope there's no bears. If there was bears, there'd be some bad news. I assume that was the joke. Bad news bears. That's what that's what they're gonna be saying. Damn, I forgot who the Chicago Bears are playing this week. This joke is completely failing. Whoever the Bears play. We'll leave it at that. Pokemon Scarlet released in 24 hours? For you. For you. You'll have it so much sooner than me. Oh, that's right. We probably have the means to do that. Oh, yeah. That's pretty exciting. It's just around the corner. Now let's get some more berries on it. Got him. That's gonna be pretty exciting. Michael Payne. What did you say, Yogi? Yogi Berra? William Harris, so you've just joined a battle on Bannerlord with another noble? Never seen so many soldiers. Oh, is that bad? Blink twice if you need help. Does that game have multiplayer too? Kayla, thank you very much for like. Oh, we gotta do some cheers here. I always get away from the cheers when I start the intro. Cheers to Michael Payne, William Dodge, William Harris, Kayla, Diane. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for the likes and the chats early on with us here.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
One long schnoz.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
Ryan, hey, long time no see. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the like. I got a cheers for you as well. Cheers to Ryan. What's up, Ryan? I don't know if that game, Bannerlord, is multiplayer, William, but I feel like it should be, right? Seems like that'd be a good one. Be kind of like a Battlefront, but more medieval. Well, I guess that kind of exists already. It's called Chivalry. Chivalry is fantastic if you haven't played it. I don't think it's something that you can really stay into quite as long like you could Call of Duty or Warzone or Apex or any of those. Like, I think it's harder for a game like that to maintain. Okay. I was just thinking if I wanted to go grab some sticks, but I'm fine. But it is super entertaining for a little while. Michael Payne, oh, I'm aware that you're very, very keen for this Resident Evil Pokemon game to come out. I'm keen for Resident Evil. I just pre-ordered Resident Evil 4 last night, the remake, when I noticed it was on the store. I think it's been there for a while. I thought I saw someone say something on social media a while back, but I was not at the time able to look. I think it was out and about, and I forgot. So super cool that it's already there and it's got a date and everything. I'm excited for that one. Let's hope there's no picnic basket. More like, let's hope there is. I don't know which way's the way to go. Let's go the long way. Also, where's this Sca.B? I'm not getting closer, I'm not getting farther away. That's strange, it's just blinking. William? No, they were friendly. There was like 150 on your side, 15 on the enemies. Oh, boy. Well, that's not fair. Did you slaughter them? Or were they like 15 super good, well-trained enemies and it was actually a battle? Nice to see so many ladybugs in the area. 3. We got some ladybug protection. Let's go. What's this? Looks like something broke. What it do? When are we gonna try the new stuff on COD? There's new stuff? Like just a mode or? Fiat Lux. L-U-X. That's what that is. I forgot we were trying to figure out what that was the other day. We'll have to Google it. We'll have to figure out what that means. Alright, let's see. Prepare for it to get very white and bright here. Fiat Lux. It's the very best handmade fine jewelry. Okay. That's the first thing that pops up. But people ask, what means Fiat Lux? I feel like that's a weird way to ask that. But the phrase means, let there be light. And it is Latin. Latin for let there be light. I thought it was Latin. Wow, I really got full on stuff, huh? I need to stop giving up my torch. Okay. Okay, well, we'll set a respawn here, go to sleep, wake up, and then we'll begin our journey over to the... Do I have a gas mask? Whoa, Joaquin! Thank you very much for the like. That's a name. We're seeing a lot of names we haven't seen in a while tonight. Hey, cheers. How are you doing? Michael, you were going to play that last night, but MW2 had 3-hour updates. Pissed you off, so play Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah, I heard that game. There was a lot of jokes. I don't know if they're jokes or not. Maybe just sarcasm or anger about how the new Warzone and Call of Duty, if you have them both, but I think just really one or the other, pretty much eats up your entire hard drive if you don't have an external, which most people don't. I'd say the vast majority of people do not. So, just a massive hardware suck up, which is really unfortunate for a lot of people. So,
No water filtration tablets needed.
why is that on the floor? Doesn't matter. Not my problem. Kind of is.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a fruit pounder.
You have an external. You need an external these days. I think you've kind of always needed an external since games could be downloaded. Because I've had one since my 360. And it's just so helpful. And you think you told me it was Latin? I don't think that's how that went out. How it played out.
PD sense is tingling.
Well, we'll say you did. We'll let you get the win. Okay, this is kind of awkward. We got an aphid, an ant, a ladybug, and an orb weaver. Oh, thank you.
That's a spider. That's
So,
definitely a spider.
an orb weaver, a ladybug, an aphid, and an ant walk into a bar. It goes horribly. I figure we might as well take a load of wood over with us, find our spot, go to the lab, and then cut back around. It'll be a 3-part journey. Especially since we have some sticks right here. Oh, you know what I forgot we were gonna do? What we have to do? We really have to go back to where we started. We'll go back to... We'll do the plan I said. We're gonna drop off some woods, kind of start a... base by the picnic area. Do the haze lab, make our way back here. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Grab some stuff from here, take it back to the main base, turn in the Burg.L chip. And get a vision of the next step, see what new recipes we can get. Also, I don't know why this is like cocked all of a sudden. Like, what is it trying to sit on? Okay, we'll do that because that seems fun. That's kind of interesting. I've never seen it do that before. It was not doing that last week. Well, okay. Now let's take this one. Let's do something real quick. Let's get rid of all this stuff. We don't need these. You caught me a liar. I did not say it was Leon Luke's. Okay. You got me. I would never. This is a mosquito slightly to my right. Stink bugs to my left. Stink bugs on my tail. I think a... Yep, there he is. Wolf spider calls this area home. Bust a jam dance mix. Do you think they missed that? Like, how do they bust jams now? Oh, the picnic table. We almost went right past it. Like, I wonder if we could somehow knock the shovel over, because it looks like it's leaning towards the table. And it would land on the table. And then there's that lunch basket right there, picnic basket, that Michael wished wasn't here, and it is. We could somehow use that to get on top, maybe? I don't know. Spitballing. Haven't really been able to manipulate the environment like that yet. Anything could happen. There's a lot of sticks around here. So we should be good as far as being able to build and not have much for hangups. Leon Luke's. I'm still laughing about that. You really did call it that. Leon Luke's. Who's that? Is he supposed to be important? Why, yes, he is. Whoops. So those dandelions, if they're not special, rarely they are, but occasionally they are. Oh, okay. I had a good theory, and I was right. Look at this. Cracked rock explosive. We can blow this up, and it will get us onto the picnic table. And perhaps we could build our outpost at the... That might be stupid. Build it at the top. Or maybe we'll build it up here on a hill or something. It just needs to be sort of a stop point. Kind of like the baseball was. It doesn't need to be this big house. The anthill house is kind of a good major outpost. We just need some small ones in some other areas. Oh, this one kind of combines the area of the picnic, the haze, and the anthill. Let's see. Because I don't know what this is or how to get into this. I think it's a pool. But this kind of looks like a shovel top almost. But that can't be. Like a dried out pool maybe, because there's some water in here. This is the garbage heap. If we could somehow build a better base, like an actual base up here, that would connect all of this area, I think that would be the best. Do we have a bomb on us? No. Shit. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave these materials here. We're gonna go to the Haze Lab.
Squishy now.
We'll get that stuff done. Unless, do we see an entrance into the sandbox real quick? You know, we haven't really explored over here. We should just explore over here real quick since we're right here. Or sandbox? Is it a pool? Is it a sandbox? I can't tell because it kind of looks inflated like a pool, but it also could be like one of those old turtle shell sandboxes. A lot of mushrooms. A lot of sticks. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Some kind of giant ant? Cheers, everybody.
Taking a look.
Pebble Village? I love Pebble Village. With as many building materials as there's around, this might be another build to candidate. William, well, that was terrible. What happened to you? Bad teak, bad leak? Maybe?
Help! I'm stuck!
Oh, bad team. I see. So what's the game? What's the new thing? No pain, no game over on Twitch. What's going on? You heard that Leon Lukes is the Latin name? Oh. That name for the guy that created light. That could be. That'd be funny. That Leon Lukes guy, he's really out there. There's normal battle royale and DMZ, which is like dark zones on the Division. Oh, I never played that. So, I guess that didn't help me understand much, but you know, I played a little bit of the Division. I did.
Look.
Do we have a tooth? We may have a tooth here. Nice. All right, here's where we are on the map. Right along the back end of this box. Let's get that milky. Ooh, yeah. Uh-oh. Is this a sickly rolly? It is a sickly rolly. I hope there's nothing scary behind me. Otherwise, this is gonna go real bad. Okay, that's intimidating as hell. Okay, he got some distance on me with that hit. No pain, no game. Thank you for chatting with us on Twitch as well. Oh, no, 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 no. No! That was pretty rude, honestly. So we got some tough gunk. Some poly-roly. No, sorry. What I was saying was I did play the Division a little bit. So I started it on day one, which was a disaster. If you played the Division on day one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They created the worst system that was memed into the ground for new players. And it was only a problem for day one. But oh, it definitely made them a joke real fast. So, what had happened was they, oh shit, another roly-poly. And I definitely want him. Is they had like a computer in the game you had to like register on. But they would slam a bunch of people into these rooms, these waiting rooms to register, and only one person could do it at a time. So what resulted was this mosh pit of people trying to all register at the same time, which didn't work. and you got all these people pushing each other out of the way and whatnot. But there was one lobby that hilariously, and you couldn't chat. There was no proximity chat. Hilariously, the people got in line. Literally got in line and waited their turn. This is an absolute phenomenon and has never happened again since in gaming. Alright, if I had a closer house, I'd fuck with this Rolly, but I still kind of want to. What if he just climbs up here with ease? Or what if he knocks me off with a piece of grass? So despite the bad team the first round, William, are you liking this new game? New mode? Gee. So it's like Battle Royale. In DMZ. Not sure what the DMZ is. But I never got too far in the division, unfortunately. You know, after playing the first day with a couple friends, I got off of work the next day, and I'm like level 3, and they're all level like 28. And I'm like, oh, so you guys just didn't wait at all and just crush the game. Oh, we'll help catch you up though. We'll get you caught up. If you've ever been in that situation, it just fucking sucks. You're trying to play with a bunch of friends, but the friends don't want to wait for you, and it sucks. I get where they're coming from. Because it's a good new game, you're excited to play it, you don't want to wait, you know, X amount of hours for somebody to go to bed for work on time, work their 8-hour shift, go from the job back home. I mean, it sucks. It sucks because you're trying to play this game. And it sucks for the person who had to work. Because now they're hours behind. The people will say they'll help you catch up, but really they don't want to do it. They will just breeze through. It's like, all right, you come here, you click this, then you go over here and you do this. Like, all the fun of the game is gone. There's no fun in it. So, at that point I said, well, this wasn't fun. I'm quitting. And I never played it again.
Eminent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science... Oh, scratch that. Dr. Wendell Tully, Ph.D. At least they can't fire me from that. My years of work on the spacer mattered little to Eminent. The project was shut down and I was shown the door. And yet Kaminsky still works there, and he's an idiot. I've been reduced to...
Stupid Kaminsky. I'm going to do substitute teaching at the local school. And then it pauses and it just ends. But the subtitles are still on my screen.
Eminent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science Division, log 88.07.01. First test demonstration of the spacer. Director Dalton Schmechter in attendance. Begin recording. Everyone, thank you for coming. Today, I will show you nothing less than a quantum leap forward in technology. This is the spacer. It is a machine that has the power to shrink any object many times over, unleashing the power of the miniature world. Now, I'm sure that some of you will be skeptical, but I have no doubt that a demonstration of this device will show you a vision
Then we can try to find the hedge lab then?
of Eminent's future.
there's
of
a
our future. Now,
there's an area
you will all put on your peeper goggles.
around
I'll begin
here,
the
around
demonstration.
the left end of the hedge.
Behold,
That is your
the
entrance.
future.
I'll give you that clue. Jason, how are you doing? Jason Champlin. Gotta have fun while you're playing, I agree. Oh, 100%. So, going back to the
No. Everyone, please stay in your
playing
seats.
games with
Please
friends
stay in your
that
seats. This is a minor issue, I assure
co-op
you.
games and
Just
they
give me
go
a
way,
moment.
way
I can
ahead of
fix
you,
this. I can fix
and now you have to
this.
somehow catch up. It's no fun when they just push you through it. So, you don't enjoy a game like that. Oh, killing that beat would be tempting. I don't have a lot of heals, so I'm not going to. How are you doing, Jason? Thank you for chatting along. Never found one of these before. Hot cha-cha's candy. Discovered it. Do I have to... Ooh, okay. It is something to analyze. Can we eat it? We can eat it. Probably not going to make us feel too well, so let's not do that. We got fucked up by orb weavers too much at the moment. They are nasty.
Supplemental log, Ominent
Over
Practical
there.
Technologies, Tully. Oh, whatever, I'll sort it later. The important thing is I have done it! Success! The spacer has worked its magic. I have successfully shrunk a set of basic plastic polyhedral dice from the size of standard dice to no bigger than the size of, well, much smaller dice. Burg.L, make a note to come up with a better comparison.
Noting.
Wendell
Nonetheless,
Tully's
this
at least
is a
hilarious.
complete exoneration. However, it occurs to me that I have a new problem. The dice were intended to be young Thor's Christmas present. He will be disappointed.
Young Thor. His
But
kid's name is
perhaps I can
Thor.
convince him that they were miniature dice. The tiny instructions might be a bit of a giveaway. A new solution may be required. To the Fun Pit Toy Mart before they close.
To the Fun Pit Toy Mart. I think I have an idea of where we're at, but... Because I've been back here, but I never went into the trash. William, I would suggest, here's what I did to get through the orb weavers. You can either use an ant club, get some ant parts. There's a ant hill near, or pretty much just around the, no. The oak tree. Ooh, some raw science. That can get you the parts you need, or, if you can kill some mosquitoes and get a mosquito sword, the sword that you get from their parts has lifesteal. So you can get some lifesteal and then have a weevil shield and just learn their attacks. Took me a while, but once I got it down, I never lose one-on-one to orb weavers anymore. And then, yeah, you can use that. Get your perfect blocks in. Okay, didn't mean to use that, but it just happened. You should be good. How do you get to the hedge? The hedge is just this whole bottom red little area right here. Jason, you're doing well. Just got to the hedge last week. It's not too hard, but don't want to spoil it. Yes. Don't let William know too much as he's just getting there. But I don't know how much he's seen for me. Apparently, he didn't see the hedge stuff, so we'll keep that part secret. Honestly, the early parts of the game like that are super fun. I mean, as I'm getting along here, it's super fun too. But the stakes keep going up and we keep finding tougher and tougher things. Yep, practice blocking the mites. Did that, now I'm grinding. Yes. It's all about getting those perfectly timed blocks. If you get the perfect time block, it has that little spark animation. And you lose no stamina and you take no damage. But you will lose some stamina if you just hold your shield up. 3 gnat. These are giant gnats. Oops. Meaty gnat.
Take a new one for the bestiary.
Holy gnat meat? Alright, I don't even know what to do. Oh, why did I even pick that up? But every insect, I should say, I was going to call them animals. Every insect has a pattern. Once you've learned their pattern of attacks and you can get the blocks down. Oh, shit! We got ourselves a milk molar. Here we are. We're on top of the trash cans. All the way down here. Let's go. Getting those milkies today. I didn't even mean to explore. That's what happens in this game. You have a plan, and the plan just gets constantly altered as you travel around. Well, you're at the first field tent place. What way do you go from there? The first one? Like the first one that you find ever? Like right here? Just keep moving southeast? It's pretty much the southeast corner. I don't think there's anything else really there. It could be wrong, but I don't think anything else is there in the southeast corner, so... just keep heading that direction. And you should be good. Burg.L protocols, Tase T assistant. The first machine you pick, basically. I assume you mean the spacer, the shrink / enlarging machine. Yeah. Just go southeast from wherever you are. Southeast corner. You know, you can see the edge of it there. You can kind of see the hedges over the deck and through the woods to Grandma's house we go. So just head in that direction and you can't miss it. I honestly want to explore more of what's in that trash can over there, so we'll have to come back to it, but as long as we can go over Trash Bag Mountain. Oh, maybe we can't go much further. I'm just curious if there's more on these trash bags. Alright, this plan was a fail. Alright, can we hit the corner? Nope. Do you have higher levels of raw science nearby? Oh, come on. There's an army now? Jaden, what's happening, buddy? Thank you for the like. Good to see you. Ah, we've got a lot of people we haven't seen in a while showing up today. This is a great day. Jade, damn. Jason, you're pissed you didn't kill the third hunting that punk? Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, you guys got a few things out here. Sorry, I fell behind. You placed a waypoint on the super chip? That's right. The super chip is a little... I would say far from your starting point, because you got to climb through the tops of the hedges. So it's about the opposite starting point of the super chip there. Have you seen 3 wolf spiders at your doorstep today? Only got 2 of the 3, but damn, they come in heavy as you progress. Or was that coincidence? I have noticed a higher level of pretty much everything that's aggressive as I progressed. So I think that's normal, unfortunately. Could be. It could be. Michael Payne, are you gonna get Cyberpunk DLC? Nah. No. I think I had my fill with Cyberpunk. To be honest, it was a fun game, but I don't feel any reason personally to go back and play it anymore. So probably not. Are you going to, Michael? Are you going to play that? Jason, are you taking on those wolf spiders? Like sword and shield? Do you got a club? Do you use bow and arrow? Crossbow? What's your tactic? So far, if they come to my place, which they stalk the outside of my place a lot.
Nice and clean.
I can usually hit them with a crossbow and there's nothing they can do about it but sit there and take it. It's fantastic. But occasionally, I have to face them hand to hand, and well, I only got them one time hand to hand. They have kicked my ass way more than I have them. Mostly because they got that poison attack, which I have the mutation to block it, but I don't always have it on. It's kind of a shame. Let me keep getting screwed by spider webs. Oh man. It just swing through it. So long as you're not using a bow, you're fine. You can't really use a bow on orb weavers because they just web the shit out of you. So make sure when you're going up against orb weavers that you're using sword and shield or something you can block with. You got us another pepper? Yeah, let's go. Jaden, how are you? Thank you for asking. I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself? And is a okay game? It is. It is. It's more than an okay game. I love this game. So far, this game is incredible, to say the least. I'm hooked. We'll put it that way. If you're into survival builders, let's go. It's the milk molar in the trash can. Let's get this thing done. See where we're at. We're right here inside of the trash can. This is not a wheelbarrow like I thought. We're getting all the milkies today. Look at that bright light. I knew there was more in here. There had to be. You sure you're not going to get it so you can blink out your screen again? Nope, no, I'm sure. That's not the reason I'm not going to get it. I'm just not. I didn't care for it that much. Like, it was a good game. It was alright, but I feel no excitement to play any more of it. Like, if that DLC came out before I finished my last playthrough, it'd be fine, but not so much. Jason used the bow and they get trapped climbing up your stairs, then you unload. That's the key. That's the ticker. If you can trap the wolf spiders in some way and just unload bow and arrow on them, it is perfect. My advice is save up crow feathers or whatever you need to get the crossbow. I'm trying to remember what you need. Because even the insect bow, the damage, it just, look at the damage difference. It's almost double on the crossbow. It's a little bit slower, but it's so worth it. 6 crow feathers, that's pretty easy. So get that. That will make your life so much better. Michael Payne, you don't want to play Cyberpunk. Oh, then why'd you ask? You just like watching it? Jaden, you're doing fine. That's good. That's good. What have you been up to? You been playing anything yourself or just working? And also, sorry, I got some cheers I got to hand out. One to Jaden for the like. Willem, you got to the hedge. Now you're on the lab hunt. Is it on the ground or up top? It's up top. There is a natural way, a stick you can climb that'll take you to the top. Oh, hold on. Let's pause this for a second because my mask is getting destroyed. So there is a natural way, and you'll find it. The hedge isn't too big. It's not too large of an area to explore the ground level to find it. You'll find one of those little lab outposts just above you. It stands out pretty good, and then you'll know you're there. Tammy, hey, how are you doing? Cheers to Tammy over on Twitch for chatting with us today and coming back. Good to see you again. How's the game going? It's going good. It's going good. I just noticed we're in a bad spot here in the trash can. Because my gas mask is almost destroyed. What is going on here? It's got like a green glow. Maybe it's just the stench of the trash can. I don't know if there's more here, and there might be, but can't really afford to stay here any longer. No, no, I fell. Did you see that? Something walked in there and died. That's why we gotta go. Jason, you agree? You're addicted to this game? Can't wait to play like a little kid. I know. That's how I feel, seriously. It's just such a good game that I'm most excited to play the next part. And if I'm in a position where I can't stream, I don't want to progress at all. I want to do all the progression on stream. And I'm kind of sad that I can't do much more. But sometimes I have a little bit here or there, or a little bit of time here or there, or just stuff going on to where I can't sit there and entertain for the whole time. So if I'm maybe on a Sunday or something, unable to play and stream, can't progress, it kind of sucks. And I'm like, I don't know what else to play. Like, I don't know how to substitute this game right now. William, you died again? You're gonna die a lot in there until you have one of those weapon combinations, the Weevil Shield and the Mosquito Needle, I think it's called, something along those lines. Or the Ant Club, and you figured out how to time out your blocks. Oh shit, we just need a crude rope? Okay. But once you have that down, you'll almost never die there. And it's not too bad. They really only have a set of like 3 attacks. So, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll get it. I mean, I went through, you may remember, maybe not, a stage of building an outpost near where the spiders have a big nest, like kind of an entrance into the hedge. And the outpost got completely coated in spider webs, trying to use a bows on them. Didn't work. It was a stupid plan. And then I created a whole wall so they couldn't leave the area, and that I could box them in and fight them. And it worked to a degree, except for there'd still be 3 or 4 adult orb weavers and about 3 juniors and some spiderlings. And it was like, there was nothing I could do. It was awful. Oh, well, didn't know that was there. I did want to explore up there a little more. Jason, the crossbow hits the house for some reason. Just built the insect bow, so I'm going to try it. Feather arrows and stink arrows take them out quick. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The feather arrows are awesome. The insect bow, it might be about the same as the crossbow because it's faster. It's got a better damage per second. But the crossbow, I have noticed sometimes has kind of a weird hitbox. It's not necessarily the arrow for things that are dead ahead of you, like, or the dot, I should say. Kind of like to the left of the dot a little bit, and left and lower left. You'll see you're hitting for some reason. Oh, Hot Shot Charm. Spicy attack? What? A condensed nugget of elemental force, simply holding it fills you with power? Say less. Let's go. So, Tammy, how are you doing over on Twitch over there? How's your day been? Michael, as of Friday, you can Pokemon. You bet. You better bet I'm gonna Pokemon on Friday. I'll be right in there. Jason, new update coming. More backpack space. Can't wait. Oh, I didn't know. I thought maybe because I haven't looked up anything. I tried not to spoil anything for myself. I don't know what insects are still out there, what better equipment there is. So I was going under the assumption that at some point there was an upgrade to your backpack, but I guess not. So glad that they address it in the update because I need it. That's cool to know. I've been waiting for them to do an update. I was really hoping, because there's a pumpkin on the other side of that paint. Can't really see it. I was hoping they were going to do some kind of fun Halloween update or something. But they never did. That'd be cool if they do some holiday stuff, or if it was like Ark, where they do a bunch of different maps. You know, there's just so much they could do with this besides the base game that I hope they do, but we'll see. Oh, it's right behind me. Oh, that's right, I gotta get down there. Where's this lab? Over here. William Harris follow the red wire, yeah. I think that will help to some degree. Following the red wire. Should help you out. You fell out of the tree this time. It's gonna happen. I fell out a lot. Don't let it bother you. It's a small issue, but it will happen. Oh, he didn't destroy my hut, did he? No? Okay. Well, then we're good. Yeah, kill those things, otherwise they explode. I wish I was kidding. Alright, let's study this cha-cha. Spicy shard. My headset's dead. Spicy arrow? What? I feel like that's gotta be almost as rare as the mint. Because I have not seen a lot of these in the spicy shard. Hot cha-charm. I love it. I read your comment there, get your cha-cha on, Jason, and it started making me say cha-cha early. That's funny. Michael Payne, so you took my advice and started Let's Go Pikachu, and you have to try and finish it while playing Scarlet and Violet. Beat Brock, that was easy. That whole game was super easy. It was kind of bothersome how easy it was, to be honest with you. I kind of hated that aspect of it. Jason, they did a Halloween thing? What did they do? Just adding the one pumpkin in? Or did I have to be maybe farther along in the game? Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Come on, swim! After I cut it up, I thought about turning back. But that's alright. That's why we put a bed right above this place. William found it. Michael Payne, cha-cha-cha-cha. William Ruz T fucked you up. Is it worth you putting lean-to at the bottom of the tree? I think it's worth it to put a lean-to near or around any lab. Because the labs have proven to be dangerous. I built an outpost, a whole outpost over there in the hedge, so I didn't do that, just because I had an outpost nearby. That I was fine. But if you don't want to take the time to do that, just a lean-to is fine. And I would suggest doing that. I forgot that I get oxygen back as I kill bugs down here, so I was actually fine to continue. And I might even use him. If I can get my hands on him. Where'd he go? I can't see. The whole darkening the screen thing in a dark tunnel of water underground is a... What's a real hassle? For any of the robots, William, if you have a bow or a crossbow, any ranged weaponry, they will do super good. You never have to get close. You don't have to try to learn their attacks. Jason, you heard it was candy corns on the picnic table, but I'm not there. Still trying to get the password at the hedge. Ah, understandable. And maybe there is. The goal of today is to get up on the picnic table, and I figured out how. There is a trick. So, the goal really was today was to get up there, but... Here we are getting sidetracked. Is this just a secret way in here? Okay, if you don't know, yesterday I found a water pipe outside. That went to a dark tunnel, I couldn't see it, and I retreated. What do I need to make a slime mold torch? Fiber, of course. Like, I just can't see where I'm going down here. William, you don't even have a base yet? Should I do that first? I think it would be a really smart idea to build a base. Either, like, I build an outpost everywhere because I love building, but you could just build one central base. You know, you gotta look at the backyard. Here it is on the map. You really start out in a very central spot near the machine. The Oak Tree Lab is a very central spot too, and you have to continuously go back to the Oak Tree Lab, so I built a base there. Mine's right here on the rock edge. So, you know, you can pick wherever you want, but it is a really good idea to have one, and you're gonna need one to store stuff at. So I would highly, highly, highly suggest building a base soon. You can do it at your pace, but that's just what I would suggest. Oh, let's push forward. I don't know if that's a good plan. It's not. It's not. So it does look like there's a mega milk down here, which is awesome. We'll have to check in on that, see if we can get to it. When I respond. And go over here and try to get some fiber.
Taking a look.
There's a brain up there. It's not a brain, but it's more fun to say. We could maybe build some torches down there. Some slime mold torches. I don't remember where the pipe was that we got in to one of these on the outside, but that's okay.
No water filtration tablets needed.
William, you got no bow range weapons yet? I would say you might be struggling a little bit because you may be progressing a little fast. You know, make sure you're analyzing everything at one of those tents. Everything that you possibly can, get that analyzed. I know it takes time, but it's totally worth it. It is going to help you tremendously. So for you, if you don't have the schematic to make a bow yet, kill a gnat. Now, there's a lamp by the oak tree, and the gnats swarm it at night. Absolutely swarm it. They're everywhere. Go there, kill a handful of them. You'll get gnat fuzz. Get that analyzed. Make a bow. Now, first bow gives you range. It's a little weak, but it gives you range. It's totally worth it. Jason, wait, a bow will take them out? Good to know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I believe. I don't know exactly which thing we're talking about, but takes up most things. I use bows for everything that I can. Oh, you're talking about the hasty and the rusties. Yes, yes. A bow works perfect and you can just keep backing up and they can't even touch you. That is the primo way to work around them. Because they do hella damage. JC set up goals and ended up doing everything. I know. That's how I feel. I'm also kind of completionist running this to some degree. Because there is the achievement.
By the power of Helion.
At the end to get a 100% scorecard or whatever when you finish it. So I don't know exactly what all that entails, and I refuse to look it up until I believe I've done pretty much everything, but I want that. I want to beat this game and just say, well, that's it. We've done everything. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! Oh, we're gonna die again. At least it's like super easy, because I built a lean-to right outside this to get back, but kind of sucks. Michael Payne, rar. I mean, no pain, no game EX over on Twitch. Thank you for the rar. William Harris, yeah, I think you need to do other stuff first. Can't do this lab yet. What do you need to craft? Anything and everything. Everything you can kill drops parts, and sometimes you won't get all of those parts your first time. So killing everything multiple times to see what they'll give you is key. You know, collecting everything, collecting sticks and grass, materials like that you have to carry. You can take them to get analyzed. So yeah. Just everything that has a mark above it in the top right corner. It should be an exclamation point of a varying color. Orange, blue, red, purple. You know, go check those out. And from there, you should have a good idea of what you want to build. I build everything, you know. Levon, thank you very much for the like. Cheers. Jason, your main house is on the baseball. I do have an outpost on the baseball. Jason, I'll have to show you all the bases I've made at some point. There's a big rock, flat rock right here. I've got a big house on, Anthill Cottage. The baseball, it's a nice one though. The baseball base over there. Over here, just by the fountain, we have the Hedge Hut. And over here, we have Fort Ram. And let me tell you, it literally looks like a fort. Like, picture a Revolutionary era fort, like colonizing the U.S. fort back in the day, where they have, you know, the whole long tree logs across all the way and a walkway along the top and everything. It's awesome. We'll be traveling back there at some point today. So we've got 4 outposts so far, and we're trying to build a 5th one at the picnic area. It's kind of an intermediary between the haze, the trash, the picnic, and whatever the big red box is. I don't know if it's a pool or sandbox or something. Just like having nice, safe places I can drop off all my stuff at and move things between. Jason, you can play this however you want. That's what I love. You can quest hunt, progress, or chill and take it slow. Exactly. And so far, I'm a take it slow guy because I really enjoy building. I really, really enjoy building. Now, if I took the building aspect out of it, I could be almost done with this game by now, I'm sure. But I enjoy building way too much to do anything else. And see these red dots? In the hedge, if you have not found it before you get to the actual lab, there is, at the first zip line, you go down it. If you turn around and go back a little bit, you'll see some raw science. Right above that is a secret little lab area that has a satellite in it. The satellite will turn on a device that at any little, what do you call them? I keep calling them outposts, but that's probably not right. Field station, you can look up any resource, and everything in these bubbles in this range, the outpost will tell you where they are at in a little red dot. And for me, I just did the mints, the ice caps. So I know there's 2 ice caps up here, but there isn't anywhere else on the map. There seems to be a finite amount of everything. Oh, there's one right here. I'll have to find that. No pain, no game. You're a banana. Full of potassium. Levon hitting us with that daily quote. Finally, we've had this daily quote here for 2 days. For anyone on Twitch or YouTube, the daily quote on Facebook was hit today, and the quote is, from the ages of 8 to 18, me and my family moved around a lot. Mostly would just stretch, but occasionally one of us would actually get up and go to the fridge. By Jared Kintz. I don't know who that is, but it's a good phrase. Jason, oh dang, you got forts all over? I got 2 and I need to grind. Yeah, I can't help it. I love building. The switch rate? Found that. Yes, sir. But it turned out I made a TikTok, a short, a reel. Call it what you call it, based on what app you're on. Of us activating that. And I was surprised. There was a lot of people who commented and asked, wait, where was that? That was in the hedge? So I guess it was a fairly common theme. Uh-oh, I'm over half out of oxygen. So I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to need to get my diver gear and come back again! God damn it. I thought there'd just be something behind that wall, and that was it. I'm going to die. Okay. Frustrating. Frustrating. Here's what's going to happen. It's frustrating, but at least it's not that bad. I've had times where I've died over and over and over and over again and wasn't even close to that area. We're just gonna go all the way back to Fort Ram, which isn't really that far. It's not that much of a hike. Get all our diving gear and come back here again. I probably should have brought it all the first time. I just didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I underestimated this area, and that was a mistake. So yeah, William, if you didn't know about that satellite in the hedge, but you managed to find the lab, you may have gone past it. I would suggest, as you are trying to progress, get a lot of resources, build yourself up, get yourself better equipped. If you're in the area still, make sure you go back, you find that, you activate it, because it could help you find a lot of resources that you're unsure of for your early game stuff. I totally just ran into the wall, didn't I? What the hell was I thinking? Let me think you're gonna restart and take it a lot slower. Might get to the OG lab, then focus on resource gathering and building up your character. Doesn't matter which character I choose, I always choose Willow. It does not. You know, there's a lot of people who say, oh, that's my character, that's the one I use. I'm always in first person, so the only thing I lose by switching off of Pete is the phrases. All you have is their catchphrases based on the person you pick. So you are absolutely not missing nothing. You can be whoever you want. Willow, that's funny. I forgot. That's a perfect match for you. With that name. So I would say if you wanted to restart, you could, but there isn't really much of a point to it. Burg.L, if you go back to him, he will tell you everything again that you want to know. If you didn't really listen to him, you just skipped through. But focus on what he tells you. Pay attention to it. It is very helpful.
Mind-controlled Weevil up ahead.
At least for understanding the story and what you're meant to be doing. You know, he's really telling you where you're meant to go and why, and it goes a long way. And there's a lot of things you gotta discover. A lot of little nuances, like what's safe to drink, what's gonna attack you, what's passive, what gives you what materials, what the materials do. There's a lot you really just gotta play with. Try to collect and examine everything. Alright, so we're at my anthill cottage. For Jason and anybody else who has not seen it yet. It's right up here. We'll check it out in just a second once we get up here. It's a little dangerous. Bombardiers, there'll be up to 3 down here, and there's usually 3 or 4 orb weavers. Usually 2 or 3 back there. There's one over there. They'll spawn. So I've got my walkway up here. It's built like this. Speaking of bombardiers. So it's really hard for it to be attacked. We have this beauty. I mean, look at this architecture. Let's get this mask off.
Feeling a little safer now.
We have this full courtyard open just for basketball, I guess. Half court. We only play half court around here. Normally come in the double doors, but you can come in either door. We have the side door, second floor, our food area. We do have a basement. This was created because sometimes I would steal ant eggs, and if you steal ant eggs, they will hatch eventually, and they would hatch and spawn in the bottom of the floor and start tearing my shit apart. So I had to create a way to get down there. We've got our water here. We have some extra ant stuff just in case. Break in emergency use. If you didn't know, wearing ant armor will prevent the soldier ants from attacking you. They will not attack you if you're wearing that. You blend in. But anything else, they'll attack on sight. Over here we have our workshop. Got our beautiful second floor here. Look at that view. More of a view up here. We got a bombardier just in case. Scares me every time. And of course our bed. Does a basketball hoop do anything? No, it's just for screwing around with your friends if you want. We got some people, I think. What, like a pebblet maybe? I think you could take a pebblet and try to throw it in. I've actually never tried. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know if a pebblet's the best thing, but... Oh! Well, that went into next year. I want to make something in it because maybe it's an achievement. Alright, we're getting a couple pebblets. We're wasting this. I don't care about them. William, you're choosing Willow. She matches your gamer tag. And are we all playing this on Xbox? No, I am. Jason says he's playing under Xbox, but on PC laptop, whichever your kids aren't using. Can they crossplay between Xbox and PC? I actually don't know. Michael, you are a spoon and you just ate a banana. I didn't know spoons could do that. Shenanigans. I feel like I'm not doing this with the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
My headset's dead, I think. I'm gonna cheat until I get this. God bless America. Whoa! Did you see that? So, if there's a sound, I couldn't hear it, but I did see a nice little star pop up on the screen. So I guess it's more like, you know, if you go in the anthill and you got to decide who's going to be the one who kidnaps the eggs and gets chased by all the ants instead of doing rock, paper, scissors, you have a basketball hoop off, and the loser has to go and grab the eggs and be the one chased out while you just kind of follow. I don't know. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with it. William, you're all organized. I did none of this. I'm going to complete this, then actually start a survival on Minecraft after. Well, I think it's easier when it's organized. You know where everything is. Being organized is just the best. I know a lot of people aren't organized, but I like to be.
Not bad.
Jason, let's go. Xbox Game Pass allows PC to play. Oh, that's awesome. You got it? Took a while. It took a while, but I got it. I'm not the best at this whole basketball thing with the pebblets. And I don't know if the pebblets are the best thing, but I was trying to think of what I have that I could throw. That's not a bomb. That part's huge. Is it a bomb? Yes? Ooh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't use that then. Oh, I'm gonna need these. I should just carry them probably. Okay, let's repair that as well. Okay, so this sword, the mosquito needle, is actually insanely good. I've been liking the black ant sword. It's very fast, but this has lifesteal. I don't think you can beat that. So I might switch back to this and leave the black ant sword in my armory at home. We'll see. Michael Payne, no sound. Don't worry, I can still hear it. Well, that's good. Oh, it's just my headset. It just disconnected the Bluetooth. Jason, yes sir, need that for 100. Organization, I agree. It is a game changer. This is interesting. For some reason, I tried to snap this. If you didn't know that, when you're locating this, you can snap it. This to things, and it'll sit up on a window. So if you're working inside, you could just put that on the window and grab your sticks. Building tips. I didn't know. I just figured that out today.
Don't even need to boil it.
All right, so we're gonna return these things. I don't really want to use this ha-cha charm. Ha-cha. It makes me think of Jackie Chan Adventures. If anyone ever indulged in Jackie Chan Adventures. The famous cartoon from back in the day. Alright, so now I'll show you my baseball base just for fun. It's kind of on the way-ish. The hedge hut is super far out of the way, so I won't show that one off. It's probably the least impressive. And then when we get back to the fort, I'll show you that for sure, because that's where all our diving gear is. William Harris, you're going to need to play this game over properly tomorrow. Decided where you want your fish base. Harvest speaker insects, build up your research, go to the hedge lab once you have a bow to use. You also need to look into how to get regular food and water. Yes. So the oak tree is super good for that because there's mushrooms. There's also acorn bits. Most regular food. You know, weevils, aphids are going to be your bread and butter. Water, once you start getting some spider webs, you can get a dew collector. And you'll just regularly have water at your base, otherwise there's water all over from dew on the grass. However, I'd like to preface that by saying the later in the day, the less there is that's available.
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
So dew collector, you got 4 big blobs. There's also, if you didn't know, juice boxes and soda cans everywhere. You can build, once you've discovered acorns, you just need a hammer to smash an acorn. These water containers, you put this under a juice box straw and it will drip in there and this thing will fill up and you can just go drink from it at any time. And you get a higher amount then of juice or soda or whatever. And I've noticed, oh, I forgot that I took off my dandelion. What was I just saying? I discovered juice is better than soda. Soda will give you some decent liquid and a hair of food, but juice will give you a little bit better food. Whoa, another.
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself.
This wasn't here before.
Like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of
Like
Ominent.
Schmechter.
I am here.
Why do these just keep stopping? For no reason. It's kind of annoying. So there's a juice box. You can place one under the straw. It just kind of collects down here. You know, if you put one like right here, it'll just drip right in there. I'll show you an example. I have one over here at my base. Jason, that's definitely something you need for achievement. I'll bet on it. Gotta make one now. Dang. See? That's what I'm saying. Let me guess. In Jackie Chan Adventures, your favorite medallion was the ram one? Oh, no, it was the dragon, obviously, but ram ones could be pretty good. So there's these acorn bits here. Some are just on the ground, some I just leave behind. Some acorns, smash them with a hammer. Just the level 1 hammer will do. There's these aphids everywhere. And I think the amount of sap and acorns there are around the tree make the oak tree an ideal spot for a base. I know a lot of people will build up there on the light because then there's about 20 gnats a night there and you have tons of meat as a resource as well. Jason, canteen also. Use it with a container to store at the house for emergencies. Yes. Always have a canteen on you. I have the special one which allows me to carry 4 drinks, but normally you can carry 2 sips or whatever. So that's made with grub meat, from the acorns, you'll be able to make a shovel. And if you see something burrowing under the ground, moving around, it's more than likely a grub, kind of like one of these. Sometimes it could be something worse, but normally a grub. And kill that, you get the grub's hide, and use the hide to make a... Stupid ants. Get away from my swamp. Use the grubs to make a canteen. Anyway, this is Fort Ram for Jason, if you haven't seen it. Which I doubt you have unless you've seen some of my TikTok shorts or reels. Damn, it's beautiful. I love it so much. Alright, so let's take a good view of it from up top. So, we've got 2 turret towers at the top, and honestly, those would be rounded. But I didn't have round building stuff yet when I invented this. I did on the back end, as you can see, but I built the towers up front first. I built those that deal with the wolf spiders that come around here at night. We have 2 farms back there, our dew collector, and a bunch of building materials that we'll use and take around. Obviously, the ant heads to mess with the ants, although they keep coming over. Over here is a food trap, if you didn't know about this. You build something like this with ramps that go in, but no way to get back out. Just a 4x4 little structure. Honestly, the top's not even needed. It's just for looks. And you fill it with mushrooms. The weevils are attracted to the mushrooms. They'll go in there for the mushrooms. They won't eat them. Don't know why not. And then they just get stuck. As you may have seen when we looked over here, it won't show you any of the weevils right now. They kind of turn invisible for the mode. But there was a lot over here. And the aphids will kind of get trapped in there as well. Not as bad. You can do a separate trap with mushroom slurry that the aphids will get caught in, but they will eat it. So you need like a table or something in the middle. Obviously, we had to put a wolf spider head in the front so they're warned. They don't give a shit. We've got a walkway right here. We've got 3 drying racks, a bunch of drinks right here, and we'll show you more inside shortly. These towers are really just here to ward off the spiders. Oh, and William, for you, here's what I mean. We got this juice box right here, the Puncho, and I surrounded it with stuff because occasionally if you piss off a certain breed of insect, they will try to get revenge and wipe you off the bat. Try to unalive you for good. But I've got this thing completely filled with juice with an extra drop on top. Delicious. So I've always got that there if I want it. I almost never need it because I'm so well off. But I had it made early. Scheiße. Holy crap, bro, that's time in the game. Nicely done. Yes, it is. I really wanted to have something I'd be proud of, so I worked on that one for a while. So you see all the weevils in the area. We got 3 in here and an aphid. This one's fake. That's stuffed. I couldn't put them on the roof, but I really wanted to put them on the roof. So let's check out the inside. And we'll go out here and collect all these corpses shortly. So inside, we got our staircase up, our soldier ant, and here we have our kitchen area, as well as our lounging area with our aphid table. You know, just for chilling. Over here we have our stuffed firefly, which actually gives off a little light. Not much. And here we have our workshop. Where we are just constantly making ropes for new buildings elsewhere. We've got a lot of good stuff in here. And pretty much everything we collect from all the other bases comes back here. Alright, so let's go on up. So we can go all the way up to the tower here, and if we have a spider on the walls, because they do like to just hunt the walls, we We can just aim down and shoot him here. We'll start on this level. So that would be the second level of the door. We have a pollen turret here to shoot down anything in the sky, or even take it to the spiders if they're far enough away that we can hit them. If they're hugging the walls, not so much. It's honestly more of a decorative piece. We've got these interesting doors. So this is how we can go up the other tower if we wanted to. So we have two curved doors here. Now we can sneak through, or if we open it up, we can more easily get through. It's kind of interesting. We've got our shields in here, which behind a white light, if you didn't know, you can actually, let me see. You can actually change the brightness and the temperature of your lights between white and a bright red. But it gives a bright white glow to our armor sets here. We got that for being in early access. Alright, then we climb up the ladder here. And up here we have our armory for weapons. Try to categorize them all together. We got our spears, got our tools, our daggers, swords, clubs. These are rotten weapons, special rotten weapons we found. Rotten bee spear, rotten ant club, rotten larva blade, our bows. Then we go up here, we got our bedroom. So this is our respawn for now with all of our trophies. Some news articles. And we turned our lights bright red up here for an additional look and our lookout. And that's the base. It's pretty fucking nice. I'm pretty impressed. Jason, you gotta play slow. You gotta build up for your kids to help you hunt. We load up and kill everything. That's your cheat code. That's awesome. That's cool that you guys, you and your kids play it together and load them up. It's nice having this place because you're gonna spend a decent amount of time in the game if you're playing it from start to finish. So you might as well have a base you can be proud of that you go back to every time. So that's why I put the time into building this. I did most of this off stream on like a Sunday. I figured I could do it one of two ways. I could have streamed it and it'd be like a nice chill stream where all we're doing is building and chatting, or just do it offline because it's boring. We can do more exploring stuff on there. And I do some building stuff. Like that's kind of what today's goal was, but we're doing more exploring, it turns out. So I'll put those two together for now. Should put the ant shield there, but kind of need it at the moment. Do a pinch whacker. I'll just take the shield off. That doesn't look as good. I'll just put the shield right here for now. And since I got that weevil trap, I was able to make a bunch of shields. No problem. Alright, do we have everything we need? Oh, we have the shovel we don't want. Can I put it here? Nice, I can. Hilarious. It doesn't really work well. They need to turn that. They need to fix it, but probably not a lot of people putting shovels in there. Alright, so let's go collect all her food that we killed out here. Oh, there I go. Not remembering I don't have my dandelion on. I always have my dandelion on, so I'm used to being able to just safely drop. It looks like the ants ate this aphid. Or just despawned. The ants are eating everything out here. Jason, your upstairs is too wide. I see that. That's why my bow keeps hitting the house. You know, I was showing you my top area that I have my fences. My fences get hit all the time by these arrows. I have to stand on top of the fence and really look out. Here's the thing though. If I shoot a spider outside those walls, it will jump over the walls into my base every time. It won't hurt my base so long as I'm too up high for it to hit. But I have destroyed those fences. If one arrow hits that fence, busted. It's not particularly great. Oh shit, there's way more now. Inventory's full.
Well, chewy,
No, it's not.
but not bad.
William, you gotta wait. Sorry, Jason, you gotta play engineer and rebuild tomorrow. I have totally just torn down structures before to build back better.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Been pretty disappointed in some of my builds, so some of my original ideas not coming through to fruition, and so having to do better. Like at some point, I'll probably tear those down and replace them with round edges. It's just gonna look better, but I haven't taken the time to do that. I'm really not over here all that often, so I kind of don't focus on it. Ooh, and since we are over here, it's a good opportunity. Since I'm just thinking about it now, to actually turn in the Burg.L chip, and we're gonna see a vision of what happened to us. Every time you turn in a super chip, and you go to sleep, you find out a little bit more. I won't say what's happened so far, in case you missed it or haven't seen it yet, but you find out a little bit each time about what's really going on here. It's not much. It's not much. It's about a minute long. It's very mysterious. You don't know what's going on. But I am excited to see what we're gonna find out next. Nelly B, what's going on? Thank you very much for the like. Cheers. William, so was early access from playing the preview or even before that? I'm pretty sure it's from playing the preview. I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. Jason, what the fuck? That's a dang outfitting store. I know. I put a lot of time into making that base perfect and being exactly what I want it to be. So it's nice. Michael on MTV this week we are looking at Ram's crib. Yes. If you want, I just showed it to you guys, but I have a reel on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok. It's also on Twitter and YouTube Shorts of us doing a walkthrough called Cribs Grounded Edition of that one. Eventually, I don't have that clip made yet. I just got to the stream where I'll be able to make that today for the Ant Hill Cottage. So we're gonna have a couple of those, doing a series of build videos. Good callback, Michael. Jason, you're shooting through windows and he's hugging the house so you can't get a shot. If two's not wide, you can get, oh yeah, you can get an angle on them. Sometimes their hitbox isn't their exact limbs for spiders. Sometimes you can hit them in an open area kind of between their legs. They're kind of funky like that. Nelly B Gaming, woohoo! Thank you, brother. How are you doing? Cheers. Thank you for the like. Dang, Facebook is doing well today. We're popping. Appreciate it. All right. So we're gonna turn in the haze. I need to remember to grab the summon stuff before I go away. The haze super chip. He's gonna tell us a little bit about it. And then when we go to sleep next, whenever that is, we'll have a vision.
Hello there! Acting Science Manager Burg.L at your service! How can I help you today? Mr. Peter Boggs, your survival scout training has proven me wrong. You continue to live.
The fuck's that mean?
Hand over the super
course I
chip and let us hope for the best. One more time. Processing. Processing. The Haze super chip. Dr. Tully tried deciphering the ageless properties of mushrooms.
Yes, he was obsessed with mushrooms.
Before he was able to finish.
And it didn't work out for him.
All of these great memories are coming back. Well, well, well. Some good news. A piece to the Ambiguous cocktail recipe is now restored. But not all of it, unfortunately. And I have some strange memory fragments of a Java-matic. Does that mean anything to you? Coffee. Coffee.
Coffee.
Ah, that is it. It is Trudy's coffee maker.
Trudy
Though
is the
I cannot
doctor's
say I
wife.
have any idea how this fits into the equation.
There are several characters throughout the game that are referenced from Ominate Expedition Force that came through, and you will find their bodies, their journals, as you move through the game, as well as the Doctor and his family, you and the other teens that have been kidnapped, because you are not the original 4 that have been kidnapped and struck down here. You can see the other 4 on the milk carton near the pond.
However, we are making progress solving this mystery. But we are still not done. There is one more super chip to go. How can I be of assistance? How can I?
Yeah. So he didn't really tell us any more on that one. No biggie. Craft a clover hood. Oh no. I like that if you just keep doing these low level quests, you'll keep just getting really good upgrades. Oh, it's getting swole time. Advanced production buildings oven, mushroom slurry, and mushroom bricks. Mushroom bricks! We can finally make those. Nice. The oven is important. We need the oven in order to make the broodmother, a BLT, I believe it is, to summon the broodmother, one of the big bads in this game, and I'm not going to do that anytime soon. You can make a pebble turret, a stationary turret that requires manual operation, rockets high-velocity pebblets at enemies, deals extra damage against creatures evolved in defense events. Oh, that is awesome. I want that. Unfortunately, it's a little out of my price range at the moment. Feather roofs? What? Instead of having to do
Now where did I leave that?
clover roofs, you can do feather ones now. Cookbook haze. Spider slider. Oh, that's kind of cheap, actually. Well-fed meal, critical hit chance. That's nice. And fungus pacho. Goofy blend of fungal growths packed so tight with nutrients, it's considered a meal. It's considered a meal. That one's a little more expensive, kind of. Tax stamina. I don't know what these sign sets are. I haven't tried to do them yet. We'll do advanced production buildings and leave everything else for now. So we can't make the oven until whatever that middle material is above there. I don't know what that is until we get that. But the mushroom brick I'm interested in. Jason? Hello, I'm not doing that anytime soon. I spit out my drink. that broodmother. I saw it in, I think it was the trailer or something. It's a no for me, dog. Mushroom bricks. Embiggening cocktail. The cocktail fuels the embiggening cell attached to the spacer flat platform. So we're going to need whatever this is to turn it on and get back out. So the berry leather we have, the koi fish scales, I'm sure we can secure more. The gum nugget, I do know where gum is, but you can't collect it till you have, I think, a level 3 axe. And I don't even know where the materials are to make that. And 2 other mysterious materials. Mushroom slurries we can make from mushrooms, toadstool chunks, mushroom chunks. We need 5 of those to make a mushroom brick. I don't even know how to make a lot of these things. Antlion Club can't make that. Termite axe. Apparently there's termites. Where, when, I don't know. Spicy arrows. An arrow that deals spicy damage. What does that mean? And the mint arrows deal fresh damage. What is fresh damage? What is that gonna hurt? Like a gnat more? Like what is gross? I mean all insects, but I'm scared to waste materials on that because I know in the early game there was a mint mallet. That was really nice. There's antlion clothes, roly-poly clothes, but we need lint rope and pupa leather. Pupa? I don't know what that is, so we can't make any of these things even though they look so good. And I do have the materials to make the Broodmother BLT. So it is technically doable. Once we have the oven. Oh, wait, we can't do the oven. We don't have it yet. Whew. That's right, we're safe. Spicy is good. Check the creature cards for weakness. Oh, no shit. Oh my god, I've never actually looked there to see that they have weak points, let alone weaknesses and resistances. Jason, thank you so much. I just learned something today. I had no idea this whole time. That's awesome. Michael Payne, what mushroom slurry has mushrooms? You can't be serious. A fun guy told me this. What? So he is resistant to fresh, the black aid workers. Stabbing, salty, spicy. They're salty? We're eventually going to get like rock salt or something? Weakness is busting and fresh. So actually hammers are probably super good against ladybugs. Did not know that. Hitting it in the legs is its weakness. Bees, eyes. I have noticed I have hit these things certain times and their health just drops. And I didn't know why. Roly-polies. Sick ones don't have a weakness, but the regular ones do in the legs. And they're weak against busting, but I'm not getting close to one. Or beavers. Weakness is spicy, but they have no weak points. Weak points back. You're never going to get one on his back. A ladybird. I didn't even mess with these things. I just ran away. Black ox beetle. Didn't run away. didn't mess with them. So I have seen some things on the upper levels that just scared me and I ran away. Spicy kills all spiders, I believe. Well, that's good. I guess I've been kind of scared. Just a little bit. To make mint or spicy. Oh, lucky. Arrows. Because I send my arrows into the next universe a lot.
Hey, Finn.
Kind of have a problem with eating them to nowhere. It's a problem. Your kids show you, they get lost in the menus. That's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. You learn so much in there that I didn't know. I feel like since you've taught me something new, I have to cheers you. I have to cheer. Cheers you, Jason. Thank you very much for teaching. Jason, it's been awesome chatting with you this whole time. So I gotta ask, have you had a chance to drop a like and maybe a follow? So that way you know when we go live and hopefully we'll have you pop in here some more. We can chat some more and help each other out. Especially since you got tricks like that I had no idea, and I'm how many hours into this thing? Those are all full. Oh, we did have plenty of food, didn't we? Wait, I think we can make something with aphids. Boost juice! Oh, gum is for recipes. Sticky effects stick longer. Why do they need to stick? Oh, I have not discovered mushroom slurry yet. Guess that's on the menu here. Jason, built the other day. Been lurking, can't find anyone who plays and streams. Oh, shit. Well, shit. I didn't know that. If it doesn't pop up on the stream, I miss it because not every time when someone... It occasionally does. Facebook is really funky where... Sometimes it'll say in my notifications, so-and-so followed you. Sometimes it won't tell me. Sometimes it'll just say someone new did. And if I try to look into it, it won't tell me who, and it'll just show me my full list. And I'm like, well, I don't know everybody. I don't have everyone memorized, so I don't know. But since you did. Like and follow the other day. And you've been here, you've been lurking, but you're chatting with us today and all that. I gotta cheers you again. Cheers, thank you for the follow. And for the like. Every time I see a name pop up there, whether it's a like, share, follow, whatever it is, we gotta cheers. Cheers to Jason. Thanks so much, good sir. Michael Payne says, you need mushrooms, bro. I need a lot of mushrooms. The more the better. But we're going to turn this in and see if we learn anything from it, but probably just gain some raw science. Then we got to remember Clover Hood and kill 5 water fleas. Which I think we're going to run into some water fleas anyway. Jason been smashing likes and hearts, you already know. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Thank you so much. Ah, nothing. That's okay. Where are we at? We're not too far away from leveling up again. That's why we gotta do these little tasks. I've noticed, eventually, the research tasks you get just repeat themselves, and you just get the easy ones over and over and over again. You occasionally will get some hard ones, nothing's too bad. And honestly, if I make the Clover Hood, I'm just going to get rid of it. Now see what I just did getting in here? Not even going through the gate, just going over it. That's what the spiders do. Honestly, if you want to prevent spiders from just jumping over that, you need a 2-layer palisade. Which is a little obnoxious, but it's what you need. Requires an oven. Ah, I can't even do it. Well, we're just gonna break down all of these for now, and eventually we'll make some bricks. Okay, so what do I need? I need some water stuff. And a lantern. Take this one. We've got tons of extra stuff. We got our bee armor in here because I didn't have actually any room to put it upstairs. Old arrows just in case. Some venom arrows. But I think the venom arrows are like the gas arrows that are one-time use. Some heal basas. But I've discovered they're kind of weird. You need to throw them and they explode, and anything in the area when they explode is healed. So that's really good if you're playing co-op. You got a group of guys and you stand together and you just heal up together. But as a solo, it's not that great. Shinobi Sneeze, we actually haven't used that. in a while. It makes us invisible. Get some badges and some things that are pretty helpful. Some you just get from killing things, getting lucky, like the Ha-Cha charm. Ha-Cha. Alright, our bone dagger's probably enough. So let's go to sleep. We might have a vision. And then we'll make our way back to the lab to finally finish that. We're not going to spend any time today building our picnic base like I had hoped. It was the original plan. It was all we were going to do. It is not what we did at all. All right. Some weird suits.
Dr. Schmechter, these...
Director.
Director. Schmechter. These
Schmechter.
specimens are the breakthrough we've been looking for, just like you predicted. We're close to eliminating the raisoning problem. Our team was up all night recalibrating
Raisoning
the
problem?
I see. Of course, my hypothesis was correct. I hope all of you remember this moment the next time you question my methods.
Oh, so he's a terrible person.
What progress has been made on covalent space expansion? How did Dr. Wendell Tully, a lifetime failure, best the brightest minds at Ominent?
Yes, sir. We're still working on that formula. I know it's been months, but the Embiggen process is far more complicated and dangerous than we predicted.
Ugh. Too bad for you, little ones.
Jeez.
Prepare the specimens for termination.
What?
This isn't what I signed up for.
Ah, I see. We were never
Another
meant to
vision,
escape.
And another piece of the puzzle falls into place.
I
Director Schmechter was the person experimenting on me. But why?
I suspect the lady
scientists
doctor
mentioned
let us
something
go.
called raisoning. Could this be connected to Dr. Tully? Maybe Burg.L knows more.
Let's ask him. I suspect
Nice and clean.
that that's the only reason we're alive is she let us go. She seemed pretty upset with the whole idea, the whole plan.
That should keep me safe. Safer. Yum!
We've got such a big inventory. I have so much stuff. Jason, so tell me, if I take an ant egg in ant armor without them seeing me, will they attack? If they don't see you, they won't attack. Actually, just put this clip together for a TikTok. But it has not gone out yet. We've got to get... There's a lot of catching up to do before we get that one out there. It's pretty funny from a stream we had the other day. If they don't see you, they won't attack. But there are so many, an incredible amount, so many ants in there that, like, I tried stealing one with that method, and as I stole it, there was nothing in there. An ant walks right into the room, looks at me, gets pissed off, and all of a sudden I'm fighting 30 of these things. So there's a small chance. There's a small chance it all goes bad. Everything but raw science, Doc. Oh man, I'm so curious about the story and where things go from here, with what we've learned. Bro, I don't want to get stuck in there. It is a madhouse. You can kind of jump and maneuver your way around and get out, but it's rough. All right, so just making sure I've got my T's crossed and my I's dotted here. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. The only thing I maybe should have done is filled up my canteen all the way, but I rarely use my canteen. Honestly, most situations I would die of thirst before I use it, and I don't know why. Just kidding. I save it for those situations where if you're so hungry or thirsty, you have a 2-minute count to eat or drink or you die. I save my canteens for those situations so I don't die, but otherwise I don't use them regularly. I'll wait till some opportunity appears. You need bombs? You found rocks you need to blow up? I know. And it took me a while to get the eggs. I think there's 2 spots that are guaranteed to have eggs in the anthill. You'll know the spots I'm talking about because there's some cracked open eggs just on the ground there. But for the most part, it's just chance if there's other eggs. I mean, there could be 20 in there. There could be 2. And the one day I needed bad, and nothing would appear. Nothing would appear. Just the 2 over and over and over. So I said, well, we might as well test out the bombs, and then they'll need to repopulate the ant hole. That doesn't seem right. Hive doesn't seem right. Anthill. So I you know, I went full Game of Thrones on them and I murdered them all. That's my kill. You get out of here. It is fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. Testing out bombs, the bratwursts
Don't even need to boil
on
it.
the ants. They don't even notice. They don't even know what's going on. So it's totally cool. It's fine. And there was a lot of eggs in there after I killed them, so maybe repopulating is part of it. You carry 4 gulp canteen and don't use it. I know. I don't know what I'm thinking, honestly, but actually, since I'm here, I can fill it right here. Oh, we're at the baseball base. I don't know if I ever showed this off. So it's a nice little walkway around. You know, we got our water back here. Nothing much. Kind of just a normal little walkway up on the stick. Nothing seems to climb up the stick, and there's nothing too dangerous around, so I've never been in a fight here where I needed it, but you know, it's the bare minimum. This is just like a halfway point outpost is all I consider it to be. It wasn't too bad to build. Drink water like an athlete. Fences, wait. What? Oh my god. You don't have fences?
Spy.
Sprig fences, or eventually you can make walnut fences? Shit. I just realized I have to go back to the ant house because I left my gas mask there. At least I hope I left my gas mask there, not back at the main base. I will make a new one if I have to. There's stink bugs everywhere around here.
Those soldier ants mean business.
Fuck off, soldier ants. Shooting out windows, I'm a bot. Oh, you built it all wrong. I will tell you right now, shooting out windows, not a bad strat. I do it. That's how I deal with mosquitoes. If I could show you the structures I've made at the hedge, you would realize that's exactly what I do. Particularly mosquitoes. You know, mosquitoes, that's like the best thing you can do. Well, you know, mosquitoes, just like anything, you can learn their moves, block and attack, but the problem is you have to wait because they'll fly off. So you can't just keep attacking and attacking like you want to.
No water filtration tablets needed.
So safely you could fight a mosquito or a bee off with hand-to-hand combat, but it's a really slow fight. No pain, no game, EX. Thank you for the like. Holy crap, didn't expect that. Jeez. But if you want to be able to continue the fight and just keep launching arrows into them, which do way more damage, the windows are a good strategy, but the windows also have a weird hitbox. Ah, there's our mask. Losing so much health due to negligence.
We're a little safer now.
Like a fool. No pain, no game. Buzz buzz goes the bee. I'll be hive. We make a lot of bee jokes here. So strap in, everybody. Ah, no pain, no game. Coming in clutch with the like as well. We got a lot of likes over on Facebook today. We are killing it. Thank you, everybody. Cheers. Cheers as well to no pain. Oh my god, everything's exploding everywhere. Go, go, go! If you didn't know, in the haze, the weevils are suicide bombers. They just charge at you and explode. It is rough. Jason, you just shoot him in the ass, tell him get back here, boy. That's what you gotta do sometimes. If you're in the window and they can't get to you and they just give up, like, nah, nah, nah. I'll see you later. And you're like, no, 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 no. The fight's not over. Come back. No pain. Splat goes my foot on a woof spider. That joke is ridiculous. First of all, it was never true in the first place. I would just like to let the record stand. Jason, you're passing the baseball house down to the kids? You gave me ideas for days. Awesome. Well, hell yeah. I'm glad that I could. You know, that's the whole point. Whole point of me streaming this. That's funny. Kids, here are the keys to your very own house. Daddy's moving away. Where are you going? They're just gonna want to follow you wherever you go, probably. How old are your kids? That might impact my statement. You just wait till I get my stamina back, you fucks. Chicken. Alright, now we're good to go. We can explore the shit out of this place. Holy shite. Bullying is not okay, you fucks. There's so many of them. Alright, well, plenty of air still. Allegedly. Come on. Plenty more now. Good to go. Michael Payne denial. It's not denial. Denial is a river in Egypt. Alright. So in the Haze Lab, for anyone who's curious, at this point on the map, there is a tube underwater. You need to bring your bone dagger, but you can swim down, bring your extra diving gear, and you can get yourself 500 science, a mega milk molar, and a Sca.B. Let's go. The sewage Sca.B. Alright. And just so you know, that is all part of doing a short. There we go, got some quartzite shards. Plenty of oxygen. Michael Payne, the Ants motto is pick on the small guy. Jason, no, they go off on their own and cause trouble. 7, 11, and 13 get into big fights and wanna show me the bug cards while we get killed. You do know we're in a fight right now, right? 7, 11, 13. Okay, yeah, I can see that. If they were, well, the 7-year-old might want to stick with Dad, or at least the older brothers. I'm sure he just follows somebody around, but the 13-year-old and the 11-year-old, I can see them just going off and adventuring and then wanting to show off everything they find. Ah! Okay, this is the open part of the pipe I found before. So you can actually enter the Haze Lab through the back using this water pipe, which I did find before going in the Haze Lab, but did not have the equipment to get through it. So if you want to find this, well, let's turn this off quick. It's right here in this little pond. Will get you into the Haze Lab over here. All right, that's how we do that. For now, I'm feeling dangerous.
I feel a little less squishy now.
I think something just died. I heard a from something. I want to get into this, whatever that is. I have not found an entrance yet. I kind of thought this water pipe was going to get me in there, but I guess not. So I've super badly wanted to look up how to get into things, like how to get on the picnic table and whatnot, but I've held strong not looking it up and just figuring it out on my own. And like I said today, I looked at the possible way onto the picnic table, which we're about to explore. Just said, you know, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking maybe there's something to it. Got closer and we figured out it's gonna work. Michael Payne, one bee said to another bee, was you bee? Oh man, you always got the jokes for us. Appreciate it, Mr. Payne. Jason, oh shit, on the kids. Oh. Oh. So the kids don't want to build their own bases? They're probably not as architecturally adept as adults. I've seen the bases kids make. It's usually like the bare minimum. Does it have 4 walls and a door? Good. That's all we need. Alright, so where is our device? Ah, right here. I'm recommending everyone make shorts. I'm going home to make a long one. It's because everyone watches shorts. No one watches the long ones. Alright. So I didn't see this before, but there's a nice cracked rock right there indicating it's big boom boom time.
Yeah! Look out, look out, look out!
And now we're onto the picnic table. Let's go. That's a piece of gum. There's gums in places that I can't reach and I don't know how to get to. Alright. So we made it onto the first level of the picnic table. Got some crow feathers, some bananas. Lunchbox. Glasses, book, bees. Oh, it looks like we can get up to the top level over there. Let's go take a look, shall we? Jason, they want to fight bosses with clover armor. Clover armor and a shovel. Shake my head. Someone's got to explain to him. That's not how that works. Then again, if they get away with it, and they succeed, they will never let you live it down. If you tell them that they couldn't, and that's just exactly what they do, and it works, they're gonna rub it in your face. So you got to be careful. They watch videos and get excited. I built a second set of weapons in every armor so they can go ham. Ah, that's nice. Like, all right. So you're not gonna do it for yourself. I will set you up for this journey. Here you go. Go kill some things. I love it. Salt shard. Also, how are you up here? Trying to think what's expendable right now.
Oh,
honestly, we can trash this.
Brussels sprouts.
We can trash that. Don't need the cookie sandwich bits. I will admit I've seen a video or two. Oh, look at it.
Spy.
It is a sandbox. There's a sandcastle in there. Okay. That's ballin'. I want to go in there. There's one I saw that was really popular. I think it was the most popular short I saw of Grounded. Was a couple of guys early game ran into a ladybug. One guy wanted to kill it, but they didn't have any weapons, and they were both carrying 5 blades of grass. So they just started throwing grass on it, which actually did super high damage for some reason, and they just fucked it up. Alright, so we got a pencil. Nothing particularly cool about it. Not even an eraser. It's a wood end. Pfft, what kind of crap pencil is that? We got ourselves some books to climb up on. We'll climb up it shortly. But foist. Let's take a look around. We got a ton of sleeping bees. Oh, they're cute. But deadly. I hate bees, first of all. Let's gonna be the title of this episode. My body doesn't think bees are too great. Is that boiling water? There's boiling water. So we got a knocked over grill. We were over there Monday. And I wonder if that charcoal is what you need for the oven, but I couldn't get any. I was just on fire. Is this Dr. Wendell's glasses? There's not even a prescription. These are just for looks. He's a liar. Oh, he missed. Okay, he's doing me dirty. Oh! Oh, God. It's all gone bad. It's all gone bad.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a fruit counter.
Okay, so we should build a lean-to over here before we get too carried away. Whew. Jason, you're exactly right. They see different. I learned so much from them. They take risks. I won't. My son, 7, found the larva den hole. Ooh. I found that the other day. When I built the bombs, that was one of the first places I explored. The prop bursts. And
working away here.
that place is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. It's funny, yeah. If they think they can get away with it, they will go headfirst into the worst situations because, of course, they would. Michael, why build stuff yourself when Dad will do it for you? Exactly. I'm gonna go out and venture. Dad, you're gonna stay here and do the boring things and build some stuff for me? Cool. Alright, I'm out. That's exactly how it is, I bet. Ooh, so I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to build on the picnic table. I might not be able to. But I want to. Nope, sleeping bees can't do it right here. Well, that's exactly where I wanted to build. Okay, we're gonna build something very small indeed. Probably does need some level of support. Oh, okay, well, guess we'll do the full thing. If you're not cheapening out with windows, what are you doing? Oh, whoa, that's an idea. I like that. Do we have curved windows? Oh, we do. No, 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 no. That won't do. And that'll be it. That will be it. It'll be perfect. Short and sweet. Jason works for me. Exactly. That's how I would be. I just enjoy the building so much. I enjoy the adventure, so it would suck to be out adventured by the kids where like they've done everything and you're like, well, I'm just getting to that part. But at least they'll be so good at killing things that if they were going to escort you around, you'll have some solid escorts. So we're gonna need a lot of sticks, a lot of rope. There's a lot of sticks on the ground level. So we're about covered there. And I have like 200 rope back at the anthill base, which is the closest one. So let's run back quick. We'll get all the rope we need. This feels dangerous. They're heavy sleepers. That's fine. That's fine. We'll leave this down here, actually. There's a lot of wood around, and then we have that other full thing of wood back there. We'll bring that with us.
Don't even need to boil it.
Not much of a jaunt back and forth, so this will be perfect. Jason, no adventure, no building, hunt spiders and shoot anything that moves. That's what they will do, just kill on sight. I don't actually want to adventure to see the game. I just want everything back here to die. You know, there's a certain point where you've died in the backyard enough that you just want revenge on the backyard. What that means is everything's gonna die and everything's gonna suffer just like I did. And I'm totally okay with it. Yeah, that's probably where they're at. I died a lot in the early goings of this game, so I get it. I've killed a lot of things that I didn't need to, just to like harvest a good amount of resources. You know, I have so many stink bugs and bombardier and spider parts. I have a disturbing number of ant parts. Don't ask. I'm not too kind to my neighbors. The anthill is literally a pebble throw away from my anthill cottage. Done fucked up, Ron.
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
Can you not? I really don't want to fight them. Jason the Larva runs away when they're on low health, so your son's like, "Oh no, you get back here," and he'll run them down. And then that's how he found the den. They ran into the den and he chased them right in there. Oh no. That's kind of funny and really bad at the same time. We'll just return all this for now. Take my torch back, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like I've chased insects into bad situations before. I try to not do that anymore. I have to strongly say the anymore. So we'll keep that salt on us until we can get it analyzed. I'm sure it's just a salt arrow at this point.
Nice and clean.
Oh, what did I want? I wanted rope.
My mom always says I light up a room.
Susan, thank you very much for the like. Appreciate it. Cheers. So let's see. What are some basic things we're going to need after the building is done? Acorn shells and sap. That should cover most things. Ever charcoal chunk. Yeah, we'll need to find some ever charcoal. Five silk rope. Let's bring a stack. Why not? We're loaded. That should be enough for the basics. Really, we just want the basics there. That's just going to be a stopgap base anyway. Jason, he was cracking up when he went down and he came back up so fast, you fell off your CPU chair. That's funny. Legit scared him. We laughed so hard it was funny. Well, he learned real fast, it sounds like. Maybe I don't go down there alone. That's alright, that's alright. You gotta learn. One way or another. One way or another. But that's alright. Should bring some food, but what should we bring? Work for now. Alright, let's get going. And if you didn't know this trick, this is a trick a lot of people I don't think know. Maybe you've seen me doing it already. But if you move a pallet full of materials, it'll remain full of materials. The materials don't leave. So this is a quick, easy way to move a large load of stuff. You don't have to wear ant armor all the time, or I've heard once It was slightly spoiled that it was a thing, but it's okay. Not much has really been spoiled for me, which is good. But eventually there's a charm you can get that allows you to carry like a ton of stuff, a ton of resources. So that's kind of why I thought you'd get an expanded backpack at some point, but I guess they didn't put that in yet, and it's in the update coming, which you mentioned I'm super excited about. Do you know when that update comes out? Michael Payne, okay, I gotta go, bro. I'll be driving for the next 20-ish minutes. Your uncle doesn't drive you around anymore still? See you on like a month, 2-month long vacation? Understandable, though. Michael Payne, thank you for chatting. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it, brother. Make sure you check out his channel, everybody. Gotta give him a shout out for being awesome as always. No Pain, No Game EX on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I believe he's also on Instagram and TikTok. So give him a look. He's a pretty awesome guy. Jason, nope. He loved it. So go big or go home. Find me the secret son. Yeah, you walk into the traps. I'll be over here safe and sound. And when it doesn't work out for you, just let me know. That's a good strategy. I like it. You carry 8 while you move a pallet? Yeah, you can carry the extra 8 with the ant armor while moving the pallet. Or 5. I got the black ant armor and it doesn't really give you anything extra, but that's okay. Not sure. Devs live stream the game, raised money over the weekend for charity. It was cool. Really? I do enjoy when developers do live streams where they talk about their plans and whatnot. Didn't know that they had a charity one. Guess I'm gonna have to follow them. Obsidian Entertainment, they've created a slew of great games since, I mean, early Xbox. If you ever heard of a little game called Knights of the Old Republic 2, Star Wars game. One of the best, if not the best, probably, Star Wars games ever made. That was them. And they've made a bunch of great games like that ever since. And this is the first time they've really moved into survival games. It was kind of weird. I know there's some skepticism, not from me, but from other people, about how good they would do since it was kind of out of their ordinary. But they've killed it. They've killed it in every way. Took them a while. I don't know how long they've been working on this game. It was 2 years and early game preview, but even longer. Before that to get the base game built, so I'm curious. They put in the work. They showed the gameplay, extra row of space. Oh, nice, nice. So did they outright admit that that's what they were doing, or was it just like a casual, like, we'll show it off and see if anyone notices kind of thing? And they got caught, and someone's like, wait a minute. FYI, they clearly stated they love parkour and almost everything is accessible via this route. It really is. That's why, I really enjoy it. That I'm looking around and I'm like, oh crap, do I have to build my way up there? And almost always the case is no. Almost always there's some kind of in-game way they built. No matter how wacky it is to get up there. Like this. I didn't realize the first time I was over here taking out the shovel, but I came over here today and I'm like, there must be a way. they wouldn't make you build all the way up there. It's so high that would take forever. That would be ridiculous. Oh, just creative. Came up with a different creative path. You've been trying and practicing it? It's doing the parkour. It's fun. If you can leap across the grass blades, you can get pretty far, pretty quick, pretty easily. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Story they say is 100 done, or 100% done, but more updates will follow new stuff. Oh, that's cool. I wish that it would be 100% done. I'm really enjoying the story, so where was that funky piece? Ah, right. So I wouldn't hate like some kind of DLC story spin-off that they could do, but a lot of games finish the main bit and they go on, and not a lot just continue to reap the cash crop like Ark or Conan. That's okay. They admitted a lot. New chairs using koi scales, something to do with a hot pouch. That one I'm not clear on. So it's just kind of like they're alluding to some stuff, but didn't really go into details. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. We'll find out when it comes out. We can't use it till now, until then anyway. So it's at least fun to speculate, right? New chairs using koi scales. That'd be interesting. The koi scales, at least they respawn where they're at, but they are kind of hard to reach without specific gear. I probably shouldn't have done these outside walls yet. So I could just walk through. That is okay. I'm surprised there's not like a round staircase. I'm trying to think of how I could do this. So I could put it there, but that doesn't really do anything. Don't like it. Don't like it. That there isn't some kind of staircase for these round edges. I may have made a mistake by putting my walls there. I could always put some kind of front porch on it, and we can build a staircase off of. I don't like the exposed bottom, so we're gonna have to fill that in. I'm really picky about how my buildings come out. I start off with something simple and it always becomes more complex. The flat roof isn't going to be complex. I mean, it's going to be flat for the most part. We'll call this the picnic pad. How's that? Yeah, exactly. Couple of admits, couple of E. Well, that's good. So at least we know that it's not dead, you know? It's not just like, oh, here's a project, well, we're moving on.
So,
Oh, weed stems. Oh. I forgot about this whole thing. Put all of her basic stuff in here for now. Okay, let's go get more sticks. You know, there's a lot of people that early on hypothesized that we could go into the house. I think in the house would be really cool. Because you think about it, the whole idea of this game is based on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right? So while they are in the backyard in that movie, I've rewatched it a couple times. Since getting back on this game, I will say with no shame. They do spend time in the house, like they fall in the cereal bowl and all that. And in the very beginning of this game, in the opener, right, it starts in the house and you go out the window and it shows you when you're in the house, the kitchen table and some other things. I think that would be a really cool DLC. Being in the house. Fort number 5, let's go! That's right, we never stop building. Never stop, never stopping. Like that one movie. There's always so much room to make cool structures. All over the place. And you feel a lot more comfortable. I do personally. Any clovers around, really?
I spy.
No. It makes me feel more comfortable having full bases that I can feel safe at when I respawn in. All over the place, because just putting up a lean-to in an area and hoping nothing kills you there is risky. This looks like an awful table. There's splintered spots everywhere. Crazy. Crazy. Trying to figure out how to do this. Like, if I just do this, am I going to be able to walk through, or am I going to constantly get stuck in this hole? I think I'm just going to have to do it like this. Probably likely do the same on this side. Then I can build... Let's see. Let's see. If this will cooperate. I'm thinking one stairway up. Or maybe this corner. You can climb up on this corner. Maybe just one. Maybe just one. There's some time. There's some thought that goes into these. And we'll get a curved edge right here. Okay. See, I tell you, I overdo it. I always say it's going to be simple, and I never allow it to be simple. Oops. We'll have this nice walkway in, and we'll have to do something similar on this side. Whew! It's good too because sleep fills health. From what I've noticed, it does a little bit, yeah. Which is fantastic. Usually need it. So a lot of times I'll do that, and then you wake up in the morning, you're hungry, you got to eat. So have your drink then, and you're good to go. Save drinks and bandages that way? Yes. Save some drinks, bandages, and try to use as much food as possible. You know, I'm just constantly hunting and killing things to cook on the barbie. And, sorry, our friend Michael Payne, he's gone now, but he's from Australia. I end up using Australian terms a lot. But that's kind of why I have like the Weevil farm back at the base. I will stock up on so much food. I think the first couple trips I took into the haze, I went in with the like, oh no wait. I am thinking of the haze, but I am mostly thinking of the mixer in the hedge. I did the mixer for the first time solo, which is a nightmare by the way. And I did it 4 times. Each time I went in with about 4 cooked things to eat. I tried to make it all one thing, either all weevils or all aphids or something like that, so that I could just stack them in a quick slot, because they do so much healing. And it's all instant.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Speaking of. Where'd you go? Let's do these. And this one's far from my most creative base. I'm sure I'll have some better ones once we get to the upper levels of the yard, but You know, just trying to build a quick stopgap. Jason, you live in the 1800s. You hunt while you're out, only for the day, and the extra jerky ends up in the basket. I know. I brought extra jerky with me, but if you notice, I haven't eaten any, and I just keep hunting for more food. I like the jerky for recipes or just in case situations, but I kind of hate using it, and I just like collecting it. It's not really a point to collecting it, but I do it. Alright, did that weevil leave the area? I can hear him. Where is he? Right next to me. You can barely see him, neither could I.
Fiat Lux!
Yeah, okay, that was a lot, but I thought there was a lot more for some reason. That one's stuck vertical. The spots are so few that you hate carrying anything unnecessary. I know. That's why I enjoy having so many extra forts. Just so they're like storage stopgaps too. If I have a lot of extra unnecessary stuff, I can drop it off there. And then if I stop by some time where I have extra space, I can just jump in, grab what I'd like to have at my main base, and bring it all there and consolidate it. And that seems to work out pretty well for me. Just depends how your teammates do it all. If they cooperate with you. And it sounds like they just kind of do what they want, so they might not. Oh, we're empty. Yeah, let's take a nap. I just realized I should have done this. And this will be a much more basic porch. This is the back porch. You know, who cares about this one? Cheers, everybody. Jason, that's a good point. You gotta do that. Even if it's something small, like I'm overcomplicating these. Just a little bit. But even if it's something
Nice and
small,
clean.
just
Yum.
you know, you could do a 4x4 or a 3x3 space with a bed, something to cook food in quick, and a chest. This to maybe repair stuff if you have the materials you need to repair some basic things around, but otherwise just getting away with honestly these 3 things is fine. And you don't even need these if you don't feel like carrying what are they? Acorn shells all the way over here. Totally understandable if you don't want to do that. You know, you can just make the clover baskets. Michael Payne, what's up, buddy? Guess who's back? No, Payne is back. Tell your friends. Well, I think they all know. At least they do now. Jason, you hear the ants will break into your house and steal stuff, and that's why you don't do a lot of them. They will. They will. There is truth to that. If they can get in, they will break in and steal stuff, but so long as there's 4 walls and you keep the doors shut, they can't. Or if you build off the ground, you'll just make sure it's closed off. So long as the place is closed off, they can't get in and steal stuff. They used to, in game preview, be able to steal stuff kind of through the walls, and it was super annoying. But that's not as much of a problem anymore. Now, they'll steal stuff out of your backpack. If you're dead and there's ants nearby and you had food in there, you'll come back to no food. So it just depends. They have to have pretty close or immediate access. Ah, I need acorn tops. Probably didn't bring any of those. Yeah, we might just nix the fence even though it looks cool. What do I need for this grass? Okay. So, for sure you gotta be careful, but yeah, like I said, just build off the ground or make sure your base is enclosed. Like, I kind of ran by it pretty briefly, but maybe you saw it the first, study outpost, whatever they're called. I made that kind of my first day 1 shelter. I just built grass walls around it. That's all I did. Really, really simple stuff. And they never got in. They would basically be knocking at the door, but they never got in to steal my food. Then I built on top of the baseball once I was a little further along, and it was all good from there. They steal your stuff, you're stealing the eggs, and the ant wars come and load up the kids. Alright, kids. Here's an axe for you, an axe for you, an axe for you, and an axe for you. Well, just 3 axes. But, we're going to war. Yay! I'm sure they would be down for the war. I mean, how could you not be? So why are we doing this? They stole my food once. Good enough for me. All right, let's go. Yeah, I get petty when the ants fuck with me. It's not often. It's not often. But one time I came back, I think it was yesterday or maybe it was the day before, and I had, I think it was a gnat roast or something like that. Like something I actually had to cook in the cookery. And it takes time to cook. It's pretty good materials. Fuckers ate it all. That was my main meal. And the stuff you get out of the cookery really fills you up.
No water filtration tablets needed.
So that was really sad to see. So of course, 1 or 2 had to die. Eat my food. I eliminate your whole family. What's the big whoop? Ah, they're just ants anyway. You know, I'm kind of surprised is that they don't, well, and maybe they do, but I haven't run into it, have like an ant queen boss. Because if you didn't know this, I won't spoil when it happens or where it happens, but there are boss battles in this game. I ran into one yesterday, and it was terrifying. Because it was in a situation where I thought I could just walk out and I was going to be home free. It was going to be all good. And it turned out there was no leaving. Game's like, nah. You stay here until one of you dies. Wasn't crazy about it. But I won. It was fight or flight, and there was no flight, so, you know, duke it out. I had to get squirrely, though. Worked out just fine. Where is this show? It's really hard to tell with how much grass there's here. Your son loaded up on the wolf spiders today. He finished off the second one and wanted him to get the mutation. The mithralditism. I can't pronounce it. You know the one. Yeah, it took me a few to get it, but there is a secret one. I did a short on it. There's there is a wolf spider that sleeps around the back of the oak tree. It is right next to a milk molar. And there's some leaves above him. You can shoot an arrow through the leaves and he just stares at you. There's nothing he can do because normally what they do in those situations is they use incredible jumping ability and they snatch you, but being that they're blocked by the leaf, they can't jump. They can't get you. And so you can just mine them there easily. It's kind of awesome. Has to happen, bro. Very true, very true. You need that to be able to hand-to-hand combat with those things a lot easier. They are a challenge.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Oh, lucky day for you, aphid. Lucky day. There's 3 of them. You need help now. Yeah. If there's 1, I need help, to be honest with you. 2, it's pretty bad. 3, I'm going to die, for sure. Michael Payne, you should tell Jason about the 2 sexy spiders you found. Sexy spiders. Trying to think what that's referring to. Sexy spiders. Jog my memory. I'm not sure what that was. Mr. Payne, you're super excited to see Lady do a mock trail today for agility? So you're gonna film it? Oh, nice. For reference, for anybody who doesn't know what any of that meant, Lady is his dog, and he's a dog trainer. Yeah, that'll be cool. You'll have to do like a short of that or something. A Tic Tac. Oh, you made the clip Quagmire. That's right. That's right. There's a reel. If you're on Facebook, TikTok, whatever you are, that you can find. It should be labeled something like, "Oh, that's nasty." Of some spiders doing some precarious things I found in the hedge. Check it out. It is a hilarious one. I can't describe it in a way that does it justice. It just has to be seen. Michael Payne, you'll have to ask your partner if you can post it. Why? You posted dog training videos before. Why would you need permission? Oh, just do it. Just do it, and if you get in trouble, say, you know, you're the man. You're gonna do what you want. And if you get in trouble, I didn't tell you to do that. That was all your choice. That's my thoughts. You're on your own if you get in trouble. I know what puppy agility is. Jumping over ramps and through tunnels and stuff, but I mean, that stuff's like on TV. I watch it before the Super Bowl. Really sucks that the acorn tops are really all in one spot. Oh, you're gonna film your partner doing it. Well, you're the one I saw on the court last time with the pups. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, maybe don't film a bunch of people who don't want to be filmed. That's fair. I get what you're saying now. It makes all the sense in the world. What do I need for a spindly thing? Dang, I don't have half those things. I think there's some clay around. But the acorn tops got me. Unfortunately, running out of rope. This might be a finish tomorrow kind of thing. We're gonna say we're gonna finish this just like today, where we said we're gonna build this hut, this picnic pad, is what we're calling it. The anthill place is the only one I can't think of a good name where the first letters start the same. We got the hedge hut, Fort Ram. I mean, it's Fort Ram. It is what it is. The picnic pad. I just like it if it rings off the tongue, you know. It's kind of a requirement. I really ran out of rope. Scheiße.
Not bad.
All right. So we need a lot more rope, a little bit more wood, and some grass planks. AKA, we'll be done with this pretty quickly tomorrow. And then we'll continue to explore the picnic table. Find the Burg.L chip up there. And from the top of the picnic table, we should have an idea of what's going on in that sandcastle. I mean, even from here, we can already see there's some potted plants and whatever that is right there. So it looks like some kind of technology. Got ourselves a sandcastle. Maybe we can even create a zipline to get into it or something. I don't really know how the ziplines work. I haven't messed with them yet. So, all part of the plan. And maybe we'll go back and get what we need for the fences, since we have to go back to get stuff for ropes. So that's going to be it for today, but we'll do some shout-outs quick for all the wonderful people that interacted with us today, and go over a trivia question for the night. If you are on Twitch and you can't see the trivia question, or me because I'm blurry, you will have a chance now to answer it. Put it in the chat if you think you know and you want to say. No activity over on YouTube. YouTube is such a slugfest. Not even a view. I don't know why YouTube's such a challenge. Twitch, you're beautiful. Facebook, you're wonderful. Appreciate all you guys. Michael Payne, you said when you rolled, your partner took over and now she wants to do it full time. You train grade 3 when agility is in baseball base, and you couldn't believe you couldn't think of that name. It happens. It happens, brother. So the question of the night is, where is the only place in Australia where Thanksgiving is celebrated? It is an American holiday, and there's one particular place, for reasons. I had up the reason. I searched this to validate it, and apparently people know the answer. I understand the one guy from Australia knowing it. How's everyone else? We do have a variation of answers, though, that have been picked. So there was Norfolk Island, Sydney, Adelaide, and Gold Coast. I believe Sydney is the largest city, and I believe Adelaide is the capital. And the other two are just places there that exist. I always thought Sydney was the capital for a very long time, and I think it was at some point this year I actually Googled it and found out that it was a much smaller city. That happens a lot. So Ram on Friday. And feel free to pick one of those answers if you have not yet. Put it in the chat. Not on Facebook because you guys can see the answer, but on Twitch. Michael Payne, so on Friday, you're going to stream both Violet and Scarlet. Once you get to co-op on Scarlet, you'll stop and then start Violet. And you will continue till you are done. Okay. And I'm pretty good looking. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's the eyes. They're my main piece. And it's the last Wednesday of November. It is, actually. I think that's when it's celebrated in Canada as well. And actually the first Thanksgiving was celebrated in September. I'm learning Thanksgiving facts up the wazoo. It's that time of the year. So let's do some shout outs quick. Thank you. We'll start over on Twitch. Thank you, No Pain, No Game EX, for chatting with us over there, as well as Tammy593. Appreciate it. Who else did we have in here? On Facebook today, thank you, Michael Payne, for the like and chatting with us. Quite a bit here. William Dodge, thank you for the like and share. William Harris, thank you for the like and chatting along with us. Kayla, thank you for the like. Ryan Bucci, thank you very much for the like. Good to see your name in here again. Joaquin, good to see you again as well. Thank you for the like. Jaden, it was like 3 blasts in the past. Jaden, thank you for popping in and chatting along with us and dropping a like as well. Good to see all 3 of you. Levon, thank you for the like and doing the daily quote today. Nelly B. Red and Nelly B. Gaming, thank you very much for the like. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate it. Jason, Awesome having you in here today. First time having you at least chat with us. You said you've been here before, but definitely appreciate the follow, the like. Chatting with you was awesome. You and Michael going back and forth chatting with me all day. I love it. I love having people to chat with. It makes the stream so much better for me. Although I will talk regardless. I just talk a lot. Kind of what you got to do. It's part of the game. No Pain No Game EX and No Pain No Game. Thank you for the like. And Susan, thank you very much for the like. Appreciate all of you guys. You're all awesome. This was a high reaction day for me, at least in the game of Grounded. You never know. You never know how it's gonna go. So appreciate it, everybody. The question of the night. Let's go back to that. Where is the only place in Australia where Thanksgiving is celebrated? 10% voted for Gold Coast. It is not the Gold Coast. 20% tied for Adelaide and Sydney. It is not either one. Both of them could give a shit about Thanksgiving. It is in fact Norfolk Island, and let's look it up. There's some facts behind this. In Australia, Australian external territory of Norfolk Island, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the last Wednesday of November. Similar to the pre-World War II American observance of the last Thursday of the month. Okay, that doesn't really explain why. On Quora.com, they say no. Most Australians don't even know what Thanksgiving is. The only Australians, in quotes, that celebrate Thanksgiving are people who have come over from America. That's a weird answer, but partially true. So that's kind of what I could find on it. For some reason, I don't know, it must be an island of Americans living in Australia or something that celebrate Thanksgiving. I have no idea why. Michael Payne, it's your goatee. I love my goatee. This is a full beard. This ain't no goatee. Your facial hair just found out we are getting that Karen Cafe. What's a Karen Cafe? Your grandfather always said it's better to talk to someone that has something to say than nothing to say. He's probably right. You'd be nice to Adelaide. What's Thanksgiving? See? Exactly. Point proven. So anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. Per the usual, for anyone who doesn't know, we stream every Monday through Thursday, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. We'll be back on Grounded, finishing this build of our picnic pad. Oh, man. Just thought of a good name. Picnic Palace. I'd have to create a pretty extravagant place for me to be able to nickname it the Picnic Palace, but whew. Maybe if I have a Sunday where I'm watching football and I happen to have a lot of extra time to build as well, we could do that. And then Friday, we don't normally stream, but Friday this week we'll be streaming the new Pokemon game as that releases, Pokemon Violet. So we'll be playing that through. No Pain No Game EX might be joining us, depending on how long it takes to get through the opening stuff, the intro, the tutorial, all that usually takes a very long time. If we have time, we'll do some co-op stuff, which would be really cool. And next week, being a holiday week, I will likely not be on Wednesday or Thursday due to the holidays. Probably not Friday because I'm going to have a lot of traveling to do. So I won't be anywhere near my setup. I won't be able to do anything, but we will continue to post TikToks, Reels on Facebook and Instagram, and Shorts on YouTube, as well as posting those videos also on Twitter. So catch up with us on one of those places. It's BlackRamGXGaming on any one of them. If the particular app like Twitch or Instagram or TikTok don't allow spaces, there's no spaces. If they do, like on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, then they have spaces. So check us out there. We'll be releasing content the whole time at least. And then Monday and Tuesday of next week, I do have off of my work. So I was thinking to get my full hours for the stream for the week. I kind of want to still do that. We might do a morning stream, which would be super out of the ordinary, and our normal times on Monday, Tuesday. So keep an eye out on your notifications. You might see some weird times for me to pop up. Get in here and check it out. At least pop in, drop a like, and say hello. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. Michael Payne, you don't have a full beard. This is a full beard, sir. I don't have a long grown out beard. It's a full beard. There's nothing missing here, sir. Do not besmirch the beard. The picnic place. Picnic place could be a good one. Jason, picnic basket yogi. Ooh, that could be. Picnic. Oh, Michael just respelled it. Yeah, picnic place. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. If you guys think of one for the anthill, an anthill armory doesn't work. It's really a cottage, but if you think of something like that where it's the first letter in of both words match up, describing the place it is and some type of descriptor for a place that you live in. You know, how many is there? Cottage, house, shack, hut, pad, palace, castle. No, castle doesn't work. That's the same as cottage. And it's also definitely not a castle, which I think eventually we will build a castle. And there is also the sand castle over there. So we got some fun stuff that'll be coming up. And we're definitely taking our time with this. After Thanksgiving week, by the way, we will be doing some days Grounded, some days Pokemon. I'm thinking it's going to be Monday, Tuesday Grounded, Wednesday, Thursday Pokemon, until we beat one or the other. And unfortunately, even more great games come out in December, like High on Life and Callisto Protocol. It's going to get real busy. It's going to get real busy. It's going to be hard to try to get all these in, get in on the hype when these games come out, when they're new. And I don't want to quit this because, like we said earlier, I'm obsessed. So we'll figure it out. The length is missing. The length. Antopia. Antibode. Oh, Antibode. That's a good one. Antopia, I like to. Maybe if we built in the anthill. I wonder if you could do that. If you could take over the anthill. I like it. I like them. Those are awesome. That's better. That's better than what I came up with. I couldn't think of a boat. Well done. So, thank you guys. If I can remember that, we're gonna keep using it. So anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow, like I said, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time with more Grounded. Don't miss it. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and TikTok as well. TikTok to see all of our shorts as they come out, so we can go live over there, as well as YouTube, so you get to see all of our content. It's really our library of everything we've ever done. So it's pretty awesome. Jason the Black and Red Ants. Ooh, true. The Red Ant Hill is kind of funky. I found it. The black one, I think I said. Did I say it? I don't know. And there's a lab in there. That one's gonna be wild. And those ants are tough. So we'll get to that soon, I'm sure. I'm sure that's coming up here. Anyway, everyone have a good night. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Deuces.